Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Are you trying to betray him again? Demands Steffy, picking up where history's occasion left off. And sure, effects look bad, what with Hope kinda sorta laying on top of Finn. By the way, why did Finn bring his woman's computer to the design office rather of, the bone in which she works? Oh, right, plot point. Hope insists that Steffy has fully misknew the situation. But given that she can't exactly reveal her involvement with Carter, effects don't go particularly well. Steffy is loaded for bear and furious with her longtime rival. I swear to God, if the coming words coming out of your mouth are "you're completely incorrect," I'm going to lose my mind. Steffy snaps. And why, she wonders, is Hope wearing lingerie, if not for Finn? Who differently would it have been for? Hope says that occasionally, effects aren't what they feel, but Steffy's not thrilled with that answer. This was just a pathetic play for my hubby, snarks Steffy. You're just like your mama. Reminding Hope of her once warning, Steffy says, "You're done, Hope. I want you gone moment." Across the hall, Ridge insists to Taylor that he trusts Carter, but doesn't understand why the heck he wants to make similar big changes at Forrester and why now. As they continue agitating Hope for the future, Brooke enters, making it clear she'll continue to support her son and her line. The discussion snappily devolves to Taylor criminating Hope of being after Finn. When the content of Thomas comes up, each woman has a different take on what went down there. But the main content is Hope's magnet, history, present or unborn, to Finn. Brooke tries to explain where Hope's head and heart was, averring effects are different now. Ridge, suddenly flashing back he has the capability to speak, chimes in, but it doesn't defuse the pressures between his favorite partner women. Over at Il Giardino, Sheila has turned the eatery into a Halloween fest, complete with disassociated heads and bloody axes. She got a little carried down, Deacon tells an arriving Carter, and both laugh. Because who doesn't love the idea of a periodical killer going each out on her high holy days, right? Carter becomes a laddie uncomfortable as Cleric and Sheila bandy their extremely active coitus life. Once she exits to scourge up a pizza, Carter chuckles that we know what to anticipate of Sheila, the woman who shot his stylish friend's son? And her hubby? And her grandmother? And her mama? Deacon asks Carter what's going on between him and Hope. Carter makes it clear he's completely #Team Hope. I believe the world's a better place, because Hope's in it, admits Carter. Sheila interrupts to present a charger of toe Eiffels. Once she exits again, Deacon tells Carter that he's thrilled with the recent changes in Hope. There are great effects ahead at Forrester, he says, and I anticipate Hope to be a part of it. In the final moments, Cleric formally again thanks Carter for supporting Hope. The COO admits he's not big on the whole Forrester versus Logan thing, promising he'll continue to support Brooke and her son. Meanwhile, Taylor tells Ridge that she fears Hope might be twisting. But the real drama is unfolding in the design office, where Hope's turned down to admit she was trying to betray Carter has a stunning outgrowth. Steffy fires her. Hope demurs, but Steffy, in full master rhymes with which mode, dingies, who runs this company? I do. And if I say you're done, you're done. After telling Hope to pack her effects because both she and her line are over, Steffy storms into the main office and tells her parents that she just fired Hope. As Ridge realizes that this is going to produce a hectically awkward situation for him, Steffy says, "I'm going to need you to back me on this, Dad. I'm going to need your support." Carter Walton suggested to Sally Spector's return to LA. Carter wants to reach out to Jabot, and Sally could be their representative. Ashley Abbott would be a great asset to the cosmetics line. Of course, Jabot makes other beauty producers as well. Ashley has crossed over before, so that would be nothing new. Sally has crossed over too, and this would be the perfect occasion for another crossover event. Sally is designing for Marchetti Z, and Sally may also be suitable to work with Hope to boost Hope for the future. Sally is anticipate to get a surprising assignment, so maybe she needs to come up with new spices for commodity just like this junction that Carter has in mind. Sally has run a media company, done innards design and a host of other jobs. There's no reason to believe that Sally couldn't come up with a cent if it was demanded or just about anything differently that Forrester needs. Sally did used to have her own design company too. Sally would clearly be an asset, considering her experience. Sally surely has a many people she needs to make amends with in LA, and this would give her the occasion to do just that. Sally may also see a many familiar faces, including her old honey Wyatt Spencer. Wyatt may be off-screen, but they could still impinge into each other and perhaps indeed reconnect. Since Carter is on the verge of chancing himself another job, effects just might not work out this way. After all, Steffy Forrester is veritably worried with Carter and feel to be getting more so this week. Will Carter still have a job at Forrester to try to put this into stir, or is it wishful thinking? Will Hope's line still live after Steffy gets done with her rant latterly in the week? It feel that Hope sets her off and she goes on quite the rage. Who'll be left standing when it's all said and done? Will Carter's idea ever see the light of day, or has his new love with Hope simply blown his chances at trying to make this work with Forrester? Ivy deciding to go over Steffy's head. Ivy Forrester formerly knows how hard it's to deal with Steffy Forrester Finnegan and her know-it-all ways. Steffy has always allowed of Ivy as a particular and professional rival, and nothing has changed. Steffy is furious that Carter Walton hired Ivy to design a new jewelry line for Forrester Creations without telling her, and has been whining about it ever ago. Ivy formerly went to Eric Forrester to complain, but it didn't do much good. So, Ivy tries Ridge Forrester next. Ivy is concerned that Steffy is too set in her ways and will no way hear to anyone additional's ideas. She's only bringing Forrester Creations down, and Ivy wants to see change that will bring the company into the future. Ivy is sounding a lot like Carter, and this all seems more and more like an insurgency. Ridge's day is indeed done. As if Ivy piling on Steffy wasn't enough, now Brooke Logan is ready to join the chorus of Steffy naysayers. Brooke is formerly stupefied enough after chancing Hope Logan and Carter in colorful stages of undress on the design office. She promised to keep that secret for now, but Steffy's station and conduct are still disturbing her. Ridge is thrown off guard when Brooke lodges quite in blameworthiness towards Steffy. Ridge no way anticipated to hear this. Does Brooke charge Steffy of commodity unheard of? His fiancée, and occasionally woman, have no way gotten along with his son, so she could also charge Steffy of what everyone differently is criminating her of, being too big for her britches and acting power empty. Will Ridge start seeing that some people might have a point, or will he take Steffy's side formally again? With Taylor Hayes back in city demanding Ridge's attention, this can add to the rift between him and Brooke. Taylor tells Brooke all her symptoms that led her other croakers to diagnose her with broken heart pattern. She says it was Grace Buckingham who ran a different test to determine she was actually in heart failure. She goes on to explain how stress and inviting emotion impact the heart. She stops herself, saying she's getting too specialized. Brooke says she might not be a croaker, but is able of picking up what she's laying down. Taylor recognizes Brooke is still skeptical and wants to do her own exploration. She doesn't suppose Taylor is so manipulative as to lie about her own health. Further, she's sorry Taylor has to go through these issues. Still, she doesn't trust Taylor and thinks she's deliberately being controlling in an attempt to get back into Ridge's life. Brooke directly asks Taylor exactly what her intentions are with Ridge.